So what do Dragon Hunter matchups look like? Well, that'll be right there, but since it's not floating above my head, I have to look at this screen. It beats Druid just in general. It aggroes out the Embiggen Druid before they hit critical mass. Quest Druid can't really finish their quest in time unless they get the 6 mana 12 heal on curve. That one makes the matchup a little bit rough, but for the most part, you should beat it. And Token Druid, they go kind of wide, but you have Scale Riders and Corrosive Breaths to deal with all of their tokens early on, get yourself some value and damage, and then you just rush them down before they get Savage Roar and a ton of tokens, and it's actually a pretty easy matchup. Hunter, you beat all the other Hunter matchups because Face Hunter is just slightly worse version of this, and the Highlander Hunters have no heal and are more mid-range focus and late-game focus, whereas this one just rushes them down early. Next, you have Highlander Mage. Highlander Mage is surprising because, like, it is a really, really good matchup for you. It is dark green. That means it is very good. But as I climbed through the ranks and people learned how to play the deck better and people teched better against this deck with, like, Acidic Swamp Ooze and some extra health gain or armor gain or something like that, the matchup went from, like, a 70% win rate for me to about a 60, 65. Like, I just saw it notably drop off a decent amount as I went into higher ranks playing against Mage. It's still a very good matchup, don't get me wrong, but it just goes to show that certain tech cards, if you figure out what's in the meta and what's good and you counter certain decks, you can actually change the matchups. It's wild. Next, you have Mech Paladin. Mech Paladin is your second worst matchup behind Resurrect Priest, and that's only because they get out a wide board and they can get one big minion to trade into literally anything that you play. And unless you get Explosive Trap, also, by the way, you don't need to run this Freezing Trap. You could run double Explosive Trap. I just do it because I like the Face Stalker having 3 separate different targets. But anyway, if you get lucky enough, Explosive Trap wipe their board. All they're left with is a big minion, and then you Rottenness Drake the next turn to kill it. Like, that's really your only way of winning, because they're able to deal with your early aggression really, really well with their own big minions, and the fact that they have some pretty decent early game card draw. And they accelerate everything with the Galvanizer. So a well-timed Explosive Trap, a Freezing Trap if they hit with their big minion on accident first, and a good lucky Rottenness Drake are the ways you win this matchup. It's actually pretty rough. Resurrect Priest, you just lose. I mean, you could put in some Silence in there as well. You could take out the big old Welt, put in another Worgen Infiltrator to try to snowball as much of an early game lead as possible to maybe close games out, because that's how I've found the most success. Just not even letting them get to turn 5 or killing them on turn 5 is the best way to kill them. But for this matchup, it's pretty rough. You could run a Silence for the Convincing Infiltrator, and if you get it on curve, you can kind of take advantage of it, but oh my god, this matchup is just the worst. They heal too much. Rogue is similar to Mage, except slightly better for them because they have better tempo just in general, but they have no heal. The damage you do will stick. It's hard for them to deal with the Fairy Dragon turn 2 because they can't, like, backstab it or anything, so a pretty solid turn to play. And then you have Warlock. Warlock's weird. Warlock says that Control Warlock is good for you, and Zoo Warlock is bad. I think it's kind of flipped. I think Zoo Warlock, if you can get a good timed Explosive Trap, and if you're playing a lot of Zoolocks, definitely take out the Freezing Trap for Explosive. If you're playing against a lot of Zoolocks, a good Explosive Trap, and the fact that you can ping things down with Scale Rider and Corrosive Breath is the same reason why it's kind of good into Token Druid. And I think you should beat that, or at least go 50-50 into it. Like, it should be even. But Control Warlock, I don't think is good for you at all. In my experience, when I play Control Warlock and when I've played against them, they have a ton of heal, they have a ton of board wipe, they get Alex Strawza to heal themselves up near the end when you're not able to kill them. They have a decent number of taunt minions. Overall, I think it's a bad matchup for you. They just have so much heal, and if they learn to not life tap all the time, like they learn that into a Hunter matchup, you don't need to life tap constantly, it's actually a really bad matchup for you. And then the last thing you have is Warrior, which obviously is going to be bad. They get a ton of armor. Even if they're going aggro, they have the Skipper into Armorsmith combo. They just gain a ton. It's a bad matchup. It's just bad. And same with Highlander Hunter, especially considering that one's just generally more controlling in the first place. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy. See ya. Oh no, this is a pretty good hand. I actually really like this opening. We have Dragon for early Dragon synergy. We have Phase Stalker to get out secrets early on. We have Worgen Infiltrator. We're popping off. We're popping. That is kind of hurting, but I mean, it's fine. I actually kind of want to coin out the Fairy Dragon and just immediately trade into that. Or at least part of me does. Maybe this is a bad play, but I need to establish that early board control. And even if it ends up losing me my Fairy Dragon, it's fine. Like, think about it. Me trading into that and then him having to trade another minion into my 3/2 afterwards is just straight value for me. Like, I'm going to be able to trade into that 1/3, right? And I'm going to be able to play the Phase Stalker. And then he could trade into the Phase Stalker, but then I have a 3/2 Dragon out on the board that he's not really going to be able to deal with. Or he trades into that, and I have this, I hero power next turn, and I thin out my deck. Either thing that happens this turn is pretty much a win-win. Even if he plays, like, Corrosive Breath or something, I'm still going to be able to, like, play my weapon. Oh my gosh, okay, so he's taking damage to do that. That's fine. It's a bit of a bummer, but overall it's fine. I'll play my own weapon, trade into that, hit him in the face for 3. And if I draw a dragon, we pop off. But I need to draw a dragon. This used to be a dragon, but I took it out for some better early game. Which, clearly is not working for me right now. So he's hitting into that, and that kind of sucks, but what you gonna do? You know? That's not a dragon. Oh, God. Hit the dragon, play secret. And then probably just play a Worgen Infiltrator just for some extra guaranteed damage on the board that I can trade in with and stuff. If I play this, he just pings it off. But I guess it's less damage coming towards me. So we'll go with that. Oh my goodness, so that Worgen Infiltrator was still a dragon. The game's a wrap. But it's not. Oh, I just thought I needed a better early game. I messed up maybe a little bit there. It's okay, though. He's taking some damage. If I can draw a dragon this turn, yeah. I drew a dragon. We get to play this. We get it. That was the perfect card to draw, by the way. Like, literally the perfect card to draw. Rottenness Drake is just by far the best option here. Hit him for as much damage as possible. Scale Riders next turn, as well as Rottenness Drake. All pretty good, in my opinion. Like, God, this hand has come together pretty nicely. He trades in. That's fine. Oh my gosh, man. I could hit him with my weapon right now, but there's no need as of right now. I don't think he's going to burst me down. If I can get one more charge out of it, if I draw like a dragon or something, or if I play my Rottenness Drake, that would probably be better. But I really, really need to... I kind of need to draw another dragon to get Rottenness Drake to work. How much damage do I have here? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 13 damage, assuming he doesn't heal. Oh, he's trading in, so he doesn't have... yeah, okay, so he doesn't have 13 damage. Just in case his explosive hit with his first. It was freeze. Kind of a bummer. Oh my god. If he got an explosive off of it and he has Leroy in hand, I was dead. Oh, so no secret. So I win. Oh my gosh, we actually won this. Whew. Okay, so changes I might make to the deck. Worgen Infiltrator I like. It makes the early game more consistent, but I'm thinking about putting in a big old whelp. I've kind of been switching between the two. I like both of them. Both of them have pros to them. God, this is frustrating. So what card do you want to see get Hall of Fame the most? In my opinion, it's Shadow Step, because just it opens up so many ridiculous combos for Rogue. And that's really like how they create so many busted combos that people are really annoyed with. But I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think should be Hall of Famed? What is your number one choice? And let's jump into the second video. So I actually had an animal companion that I took out for an extra dragon. I do still like the Worgen Infiltrator extra early aggro. We'll keep the Corrosive Breath. Oh my goodness, I really like Corrosive Breath as an early game card. Oh god, this is awful. Oh my god. Okay, well, you know, sometimes it's just a wrap right out of the gate. And this is one of those times where you draw absolutely nothing good. No 1-drops, no 2-drops, and getting rid of the Corrosive Breath really wouldn't have mattered. And no dragon, so I can't even get synergy from that. That's really rough, actually. Holy moly. I mean, it'll probably end up being fine, right? We got a Phase Stalker. Maybe he tries to kill it this turn. Essentially, at this point, it's just a 2-3 that gets me 1 secret with a hero power. And if I'm able to hit with it and hero power, then I'm able to play the Frenzied Fellwing, which is nice. Draw me a dragon, draw me a dragon, draw me a dragon, draw me a dragon. That is not a dragon, though. And then just because I can, I think I'm going to coin out Snake Trap. No, we'll just play a 1-3. It's hard for him to do 3 damage to all these things. He's going to have to play the Skipper along with several other things to actually get the value. Okay, that's fine. Probably should have played it. I'm just scared of the Skipper, man. I'm just a little bit scared of the Skipper Dipper. Coining it out probably would have been better, but I mean, at least this way I can ping off one of his minions. Dude, my voice is rough right now. What the heck? I'm not trying to do that. And we're good. I'm glad that he hit with that first. I really am. Inner Rage. Oh, the fact that he's prioritizing that so much is really nice for me, because I don't actually have that much value coming out of that thing. I really don't. I already have the other secrets in my hand, so it kind of sucks for him. Whew. Okay, well, this deck is absolutely popping. I really like this deck. Sorry, hold up. Oh no, my phone. I have a new phone. I don't really know how it fully works yet. New phone, who dis, you know? Yeah, I don't know. I really like it. If anybody's ever heard of it, it's the OnePlus 7T. I was like, OnePlus is a pretty decent brand. And my girlfriend was like, you idiot! Get just like an iPhone or something and then like hang out or FaceTime me. And I was like, but I want a budget phone, and this is like the best budget phone on the market. It was so good. Or at least it seemed so good. The specs look great. The price was much cheaper than anything else. The camera was still fantastic. The battery life was meh, but like it was fine. Fully trade in here? Are you gonna Inner Rage and then make a copy of it, and then I'm gonna play Explosive Trap and wipe your board? Oh my goodness, who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? I'll save the Corrosive Breaths to kill something later. Like, there's no reason to play it now. Is the basic gist of this right now, you know? Explosive Trap's gonna wipe his board. I'm gonna do 2 damage to him. He's gonna be at 9 health. I'm not quite gonna be able to kill him, but I'm gonna have the Rottenness Drake next turn with the Corrosive Breath. Or maybe I just straight Corrosive Breath. I don't know yet. Rottenness Drake does make it so that he doesn't draw any cards off of that, which could be big for me. And I cannot currently kill him with what I have. So we kill off that so he can't draw any cards, and then we shoot him. If we can get this 6/5 to stick on the board, we can draw Leroy, we can draw Scale Rider, we can draw Stormhammer. If we can draw any of our damage things, we win. Oh my god, he top decked that. That sucks. Okay, I actually don't think I'm going to be able to close this one out. Wait. Yeah, okay. Draw me like Leroy or damage. Okay, Stormhammer does make this a lot more doable unless he has... Honestly, let's Corrosive Breath that so he doesn't combo with it. He gains 2 armor, he takes damage. Shoot. Play Worgen Infiltrator. I'm stupid, that was lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't need to target that. I was thinking that he was going to gain... Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. Dude, if I lose the game now, I'm going to be so sad. I did not need to... No, wait, I didn't have... No, wait. I didn't have the mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I didn't have the mana for that. I needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm not bad. I promise you. I'm going to re-look at the tape. I'm not bad. I needed 9 mana for that. I knew there was some reason I didn't go for it. Or maybe there wasn't. Maybe I was just bad. But I had only 8 mana. Corrosive Breath, Hero Power. The other thing was 9. No, Lino, you good. I actually just straight up missed it. But it turned out that I was also right. Like, we were both right. In a way. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. This deck absolutely slaps. I'm already 7-2 with it. I'm already almost rank 3 from like where it placed me in like rank 5 with only a couple of stars because of where I was last season. absolutely smashing this season. In total, like once this all resets, not resets, once this updates, like my stats overall this season are popping off of 64% win rate. I'm really feeling it this time. I'm gonna go for Legend, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you made it to the end, congratulations. Now you're going to get to hear about the tournament I'm putting together because I'm going to hit 5,000 subscribers soon. Basically, it's going to be NA and EU. If you want to sign up, there will be a link in the description. Just press it. It'll take you to this sheets, and you can put in your name, battle tag, Beepo. If you're here, please put in your battle tag. It's this thing right here, just so you know. It's this little number. It would be very helpful because if you don't put it in there, I can't add you, unfortunately. But yeah, just put in your name, your battle tag, and it's probably going to be a double elimination tournament format depending on how many people I get, and the prize pool will probably be a couple of expansion bundles for NA and EU respectively. There's no charge to you. All I ask is that if you are interested, just tell me in the comments so I can get a feel for how many people are interested based on like each given video, like just to see if like videos affect how interested people are for my own like statistics purposes. And yeah, just put your names in and we'll have a great time, and hopefully we can get to 5,000 soon. Hope you guys enjoyed. See ya.